Everybody, welcome to a new Murktide video. We are playing a very unconventional Sunday Murktide today, and it has the combo of the moment. Lay of the Guildpact plus Scion of Draco. We see this combo in almost any archetype at this point, and yeah, it also fits in here. This deck is called the Blue Zoo, but I mean, it's basically just mashing up two decks. 5-color Zoo with the Territorial Kavu, Leyline, Scion of Draco, Leyline Binding, and the Blue-Red Murktide with Iteration, Counterspell, Lightning Bolt, and Preordain, and the Force of Negations, which are obviously good with your Leyline of the Guildpact. The mana base is the one from... I mean, I wouldn't say it's from 5-color Zoo because it's a totally different one, more a lot of blue sources. I changed some things in the mana base. Let's see how this one works. This cyber with Pick Your Poison, one of the strongest cyber cards of Modern at the moment. Also very, very strong against this deck in particular. You have Cursed Totem for Yogg, Teferi for, just decks with interactions and also free spells, and more subtlety, more free spells. Everyone's favorite mechanic. Alright, we got Blue Zoo. I guess when this video comes out, it'll be day 2 of Elemis Prague, but when I record this, I still have no idea what to play. So lost. Buongiorno Fedebella and Daniel. Yeah, I mean, this deck won 3 mocks playoff this weekend. For those of you who don't know, it's a quite difficult tournament, quite important tournament. There are several of them throughout the week on Magic Online, and the person that goes 5-0 qualifies to the Mox Showcase that happens this weekend. Okay, let's begin. I'm gonna keep. With a Temple Garden, I'm able to cast everything. I have, I actually added 2 fetch lands from the original mana base. I was playing 11, now I play 13. This is the classic Zoo deck where you want to just always open on 2 fetch lands. If you don't do that, you struggle. Or, of course, now you have Leyline of the Guildpact, but still, I think I'm happy to play 13 fetch lands, just like you do in Zoo. You're playing Pauper this weekend? Is it Scred? Oh, you go to the Pauper Garden? That's sweet. Or maybe another tournament, I don't know. Alright, well, apparently, MTGO update still doesn't work. Very surprised. They used to be on point. I don't know what happened. Anyway, let's go. 0-0. That's the score. Okay, they go land Ragavan, and I drew fetch land. Very nice. Okay, so I can go Temple Garden Territorial Kavu, as I said. They may go Fatal Push attack. Or Molten Collapse attack. I'll just go Binding on the Ragavan, I think. Blow Chain. I don't have Gigantha. Actually, they don't play Scam, they play Gigantha. What deck is that? I just noticed the Gigantha. Have a go. Is it that Shadow? Could be. I mean, the play was probably fine regardless, because they can easily play Fatal Push. Like, once you put Blood Crypt Ragavan in your deck, it's likely that you also have Fatal Push. And Scam run Gigantha? Well, it would give up on Grief, so... Doesn't seem great. But yeah, they could. Okay, they play Iteration. Hello, Kabu's Lord. Let's see what they do with Expressive Iteration. Exile land. Okay. Let me attack here. I definitely want to loot. Who do I discard here? Maybe discard Force. It's a spell in the graveyard for Murktide. Nice. Fetchland means that I can go Watery Grave, Scion of Draco, Ragavan, and hold up Leyline Binding. First strike to my team. And then Murktide will gain X-Proof, which is the strongest ability that Scion of Draco gives. His deck list doesn't run Trouble Flames, so you may have more problems in finishing the game than the other one, but it runs counters, so... Okay, they play a couple of Death Shadow. 3 to be precise. I'm going to tap, because this Leyline Binding can get Stambird Denialed. What can I do here? Thinking about attacking with the Kavu to discard this Wooded Foothills. Opponent can double block, but I have first strike. But remember that it's a very weird situation. I guess first strike is better than Scion of Draco, so I need to triple block. And then I can go binding. Because first strike... So if Kavu didn't have first strike, it would have been entirely different. As in, my opponent, Shadow, would deal 3 damage and would become 7/7 before the Kavu deals them damage. That's how that Shadow works. But since it has first strike, it actually... it doesn't work like that now. And, yeah. Hello, Spell Skittles. So I'm gonna attack with these two. And discard Wooded Foothills. Strong. See how they block. Again, if they triple block, I can go Binding on one, First Strike on the other. Then they remain with a 7/7 Shadow. If they double block, it's terrible. If they chump block, it's okay. Buongiorno, Pio. Yeah, they triple block. Perfect. This went according to plan. Now I can go 1 mana Binding. They can't Stubborn Denial. They can't Spell Pierce. They go Force of Negation. I drew Counterspell. Exile 1. Now First Strike happens. Again, if it wasn't for First Strike, it would have been much, much worse. And then Scion of Draco damage happens. And this becomes a 7/7. But my Kavu doesn't die. Because the damage that Shadow gives, it's a very, very strange situation. Okay, then I could cast a 5/5 Merc, or I could hold up Counterspell. I have a feeling that my opponent is Starboard and Isle, so I'm just gonna tap out for Murktide. Well, if they double block, they would have lost 2 creatures anyway, so I think it's okay. Yeah, I'm just tapping out for Murktide and passing the turn. They may play Timur Battle Rage, you never know. The combo of the past. Okay, they go Bolt on Kavu. Okay, I thought they had Subtlety Isle. Looks like they had the Lightning Bolt. Okay, Murktide has X-Proof. Now I have 2 lethal flyers. No, sorry, no, I don't have 2 lethal flyers. 1 lethal flyer. But yeah, if that's Echo Shadow, it's like so scary, because if they have Timur Battle Rage, I lose. Let's see what they do. Oh no, they attack. Man, I hate to be in this spot. So if they fetch, they can deal 20 damage with Timur Battle Rage, so it doesn't matter. I'm dead to Timur Battle Rage always. So yeah, I just chump with Ragavan. If that Timur Battle Rage, they can just fetch down to 3. This becomes a 10, 20 minus 6, 14. So I can't beat Timur Battle Rage. Looks like they don't have it, thankfully. They could have bolted themselves to play around to save the shadow. Huh, that's a good point. Hey, did I just top deck the victory here? You saw the next modern video? Oh yeah, let me shout it out if you haven't checked it. Because Twitch and YouTube crowd are slightly different. But if you go to Mango's workshop, we posted a modern gameplay video, paper gameplay video. Amulet Titan versus Zoo. This was in my period where I was very, very high on Amulet Titan. So yeah, check it out. The classic, very high editing, very good editing of Tommy. So today I'm gonna go to the office for we're gonna do the commentary over the legacy gameplay that we recorded. I think it's a problem. The Leyline Scion can go in any archetype. I mean, it depends. If it's very good, yes. If it's just not that good, no. Problem is always like when a deck is too much played and it's too high of a win rate. Problem is when something is hurting you. Most recent WotC ban lists aren't problem, are just cards that have a 54 win rate in one tournament and then 48 in the next one, like Outbursting Rhinos. Hey, sure, Living End had a high win rate at the end, but it was definitely not Rhinos the problem by the end, so... Problem is always, like, people printing new cards and people don't want to buy them, so they have to ban them because people don't want to buy them. Anyway, I'm playing against Death's Shadow. Grixis Death's Shadow. What do I do? Well, my sideboard doesn't seem amazing against Death's Shadow. Although Force of Negation is bad. The art. Opinion on Titan now. My opinion is that it's too hard for me. I can't touch it. But if you are a better player than me with that deck, you should be definitely be very happy to play it. Do not put random cards for Force of Negation. Everything else seems not great. Yeah. Are you mad that you think Modern is very good right now? Oh, I mean, it's definitely much more fun than other things. People always hype up Standard all the time. I swear, I watched a showcase. I watched a challenge of Mogged with Esper, and like every game felt so bad. Like I don't know. And, like either mana problem or just one was steamrolling the I don't know, whatever. And also game's super long. I mean, I guess it's just private opinions, and it is what it is. I enjoy a game finishing on turn 4 with a lot of powerful cards being played. You listen to the podcast through 3 Pick the Poison in Scam and Trophy today. Yeah, Scam is another deck that when people go crazy and do all this sort of stuff, Scam can. Yeah, I mean, Scam is good against the unfair decks. Yeah. This week, unfortunately, it lined up that I can't record because I leave tomorrow for Prague, and this afternoon I record for the Mango's Worship. But maybe Anthony and Javier do the podcast together. I don't know. I hope so. Alright, here I have the Zagoth Triome. If the block alone, Kavu dies, first strike gives it 2 damage and Shadow becomes a 5/5. Huh. No, right? If the block alone, Shadow. What do you mean? Shadow dies. 3 damage. Dead. Okay. So I have Delirium here. I'm sorry, not Delirium. I'm so used to the other deck. What if I just pass with my Counterspell up? What do they do? Did they return Gigantha? Okay, I'll play Raga. Can they play Orc in that deck? Maybe they play Orc in that deck. You feel that I don't have a lot of instant sorcerers for Murktide. Do you remember Murktide in Team Arenas? Murktide in Team Arenas was a nice threat, even if you didn't have you didn't make it 8/8. And also combos well with Scion of Draco. What about Unbans in Modern? Unbans in Modern are great. They just don't make money for WotC. They only make money for the secondary market, so they don't do it. But Unbans for Modern are great, yes. Remember, just like one famous singer once said, it's all about the money. Okay, let me play this Ragavan. I'm playing a little bit off curve, but it's not that they do very much either. Taking a very strange role here. Thank you for the gifted sub, Dareb Rain. Thank you. If you're listening, if you're watching this video on YouTube, I think you didn't hear the sub sound because I changed some settings to do that. If you're listening or watching, I guess, on YouTube, let me know in the comments if you didn't hear it. I mean, I guess I could also double check the VOD, but I will not. So I'll read all the comments though. A counterspell here. It's not amazing, but the 2 life might help them. They probably discard counterspell anyway. Did you see Spike Enchantress Scion list? I didn't, but I listened to Spike episode of Humans of Magic. If you guys are into podcast, definitely check out James Su podcast of Humans of Magic. It's a very, very good podcast. Really, really good. And he interviewed Aspiring Spike. I also got interviewed. He'll post it in a few days. Okay. My opponent can play Stubborn Denial on my Teferi. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I think I'm okay if they Stubborn Denial this. What even is the sub sound? So it's in a very old meme of like the coffin guys that dance. But then I had to redo it because it was breaking the whatever YouTube sound. So it's like basically me singing that song. But yeah, it's not. I mean, somebody has to have like Yellow Hat is the song Yellow Hat, and I guess I have that one. Not too many strong story. The video was entertaining. Thank you. Yeah, it was definitely an entertaining video. So yeah, I listened to the episode with Spike. Spike is such a great person for the Magic community. Honestly, like what he does with all this with all his brewing, everyone's just so lazy, like me. That was okay. I'm not. How big is this Murktide? Not big at all. E che cazzo, mi ha sempre trashato. Va bene. I'm not gonna win this. Unless I'm not gonna win this. Solitude? Yeah, we don't have it. Va bene, we'll lose, we'll lose. I don't want to live a life where I can block that shadow. I think Subtlety really sucks in this matchup. But there's really nothing better. Like, oh my Cybrid is awful. Maybe I just have a Plains. Maybe a Plains is better. What was it? Oh yeah, I played at in Berlin this weekend in Pauper, Tulir and Terra, and I always drew 3 every game. You draw multiple of the card that gives name to your deck. You usually win that Shadow and Tulir and Terror. Unfortunately, I was never able to do the thing. There's 3 games, but the league is long. We will be able to. Let me quickly double check what my mana base need to look like here. I think it's Steam Vent's Breeding Pool. Sorry, I meant to say Sacred Foundry Breeding Pool. It can also be Steam Vent's Temple Garden. It's better Steam Vent's Temple Garden, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Steam Vent's Temple Garden. Setting dress down? Yeah. Cosa devo fare? Steam Vent's Temple Garden, giusto? Yes. Ragavan. Go. Please don't kill it. No, dress down was a joke. You don't cyber dress down against Shadow. In our Kavu deck. Yeah, so I think that when you side in dress down is for the opponent Kavu, you take out Kavu. That's what I think, but we'll see. Bolt my Ragavan? You do. Okay. Four bigger than Bolt. Then I can go ideally bring Preordain into Fetchland, Watery Grave, Scion of Draco. That's ideally what would happen here. Destroying a Fetchland would also help right away without doing the Preordain. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Preordain. Looking for it. Perfect. Watery Grave, Sign of Draco. Playing 13 lands in my deck. I believe in the power of, 13 fetch lands in my deck. I believe in the power of fetch lands in decks like this. I don't think you need to have extra type of land to fetch. Honestly, my hand is good. I'm just gonna exile the Mishra's Bubble so my opponent will not get Delirium easily. What do you think about the opponent deck? Never been a fan. Throughout the old history of modern post-Lur's ban, I was never a fan of Grixis Shadow. The idea of taking yourself so much damage in a world of bolts and treble flames has never excited me. Ever played Selected Stalker? Yeah, I did. It was never impressive when it was when I did. Just the idea of drawing late game a 1-mana 1, like that's the problem with one drop, right? They're bad late game, so you can only play one drops that are decent late game or late-ish game. Another very late game because it's a 1-mana 3/3. Ragavan, it's somewhat haste, so it's decent. Wow, binding, what a draw. I just want to exile an Holy Heat. Just give him opponent less and less. Caballos Bayat. Vabbè. Okay, I guess they're looting instead. Leaving on the edge. That's the shadow. Wow, you're taking it all, and I'm a done. Go. I'm not doing anything here. I'll keep up my counterspell plus binding. What is that? 2. So little. You have what? 4 shadow again? 3 shadows? It's still a flyer. Okay. We didn't draw any Leyline, but I guess the Guildpact, I mean. Okay. We are starting. Okay, so once again, we don't have the thing, but that's fine. Our hand is decent. I don't want to play. Let's create an old-style blue-white control deck. No, we're not playing old-style deck. We're playing new-style deck. I'll live in the past. I'll live in the future. Thoughtseize. Okay. Yeah, so there's a couple of lists that did well, and this one is from, I would say Nammer Squad with some mana-based changes, but yeah, overall it's that one. Hello, Squirfy. Okay, I'm going for a Sacred Foundry and a Kavu. There's a world where you don't need to make it at 5/5, but I don't think it's this world. Mono Black is kind of thriving over here with all these Kavu and decks with all these Kavus and decks without any basics. Scion and Murktide. Yeah, we are merging together the two decks. The Murktide and the Zoo deck. I'm gonna grab a Survey Land, which is a addition that I did. Nothing revolutionary or anything. But I like to have one Survey Land. Ooh, Ragavan, perfect. Okay. Do I want to play Iteration? Yes, I will. How do I tap? I think I'll top like this. Blue and rouge. Is it better to have Ragavan in hand or a fifth land? I guess fifth land. And bottom exile. I can go island, Scion of Draco. No, actually, I can't go island. Put in place Field of Ruin for sure. Let's keep on taking damage. Playing what here? Breeding Pool? My deck has some green cards. Yeah, I'll do Breeding Pool. Now it gives this trample, which is very relevant. Let's hope they don't have Fatal Push. Don't have Fatal Push. Pass. Very good draw, Preordain. I can now Force of Negation the One Ring. I care about Karn. What does Karn even do? Karn is so bad here. Does Leyline modify the colors of your hand? No, that's Painter Servant. Doesn't do that. Okay. Yeah, this was an 8 mana the One Ring. Ce l'abbiamo tutte ce l'abbiamo. Yeah, let's just go. Let's just go attack. This deck is so nice. It really is. Terrible. How's it going? I think I just attack in face. Your Karn. What do you do? What do you even do with it? I don't care. Attack face. I'm just gonna exile a card from your graveyard now. You're a genius, yeah. I wonder if this deck could have lived even without Leyline of the Guildpact. I don't think. I don't know. I mean, deck building is so unexplored, right? Okay, so here I have to decide whether I want to play around Thoughts. Nah, Thoughts is plus Damnation. It's so unlikely that they have exactly those cards. I'm just tapping out and passing here. You're 2 in the 2 a.m. vintage LCQ. Yeah, there's a vintage LCQ going. Very easy gameplay. You just play creatures and 4s. Again, like, this is... So far, I haven't drawn any Leyline of the Guildpact, so this is just something that could have happened easily before, too. I wonder if you even need the Leyline of the Guildpact. Anyway, I'm playing against the Mono Black Coffers, which is supposed to be a bad matchup. Let's see how do we do here. I want to take out the last Ragavan. Yeah, you built this deck in 1 hour before the LCQ. Yeah, it kind of tells you how unexplored. Basically, what I was saying Aspiring Spike yesterday in the interview. How unexplored Magic is. People just net deck and nobody actually spends time to build decks. Very, very true. Ivo, how did your league go? Did you 5-0? Hai 5-5-0! Grande Pivo! Man, at 9 a.m. and you're already 5-0. What is this deck? Alright. Well, let's see if I can match you. Pick the poison for ring and Karn stuff. That seems not ideal. Wow, opponent goes Roku's Theater in that deck. Interesting. A very Sultai mana base here with Sacred Foundry in the mix. I think I'll accept my opponent to kill my Kavu, but at the same time, next turn, like, they don't have a great 3-drop to punish me. Yeah, MTG bot is dead. Yeah. Oh, I have to change the title of the stream. You're right. Sorry, not the title, the record. Cosa hai fatto? Cling to Dust? Va bene. To Dust Tron, ok. Blood Moon. Yeah, I mean, I remember I was playing Rakdos Coffers at some point. No, I drew Plains. Unlucky, Mangu. Va bene. Untap and pass. No Gigant, unfortunately. The tight schedule of several release makes people in that deck even more. Nah, it's just that there's no incentive to build because there's no high stake tournament and nobody in that decks. Sorry, nobody built anything. All the content is no more for competitive but only for entertainment, so wasting time in deck building is... Yeah, I mean, that's the reason, I think, at least. Okay, so you blew up this land, and you're right, because now I just have... They don't have red. Should I bolt you? Feels so bad to bolt you. I mean, look at me. I mean, I was never a great deck builder, but when there was PTs that was actually worth more than just, what it is right now, I was definitely brewing deck. Definitely. Now it's just for content. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Aspirant Spec is like the only one that does it as a content creator. All right. Let's just let this resolve. If I counter this with a counterspell, then I have to go force pitch Merc on a Karn, or I guess I have Binding for Ring. This is just kind of a merda. They have another fielder, right? Yeah, you killed this land, which I can't really float for any mana. And I drew the plains, Liocaro, so I don't get any land from you. Draw. Subtlety. Va bene, va bene, va bene. Do I do anything? Well, I could go 4 mana Murktide. He's a good. Not great. I'm hoping you stop with your Field of Ruin. Sprint Spites and Crookits. Yeah, I guess I haven't followed Standard at all, so I have no idea what Crookits is doing, but I'm glad if he still builds decks. Our opponent passes. I'm just gonna run this card out. Cosa fai? Ammazzi. Defile, wow. Yes, I fucked them. Fortunately, can cast it, and now I can't double spell. Do I wanna play 4 mana Murktide? I think it's, yeah, 4 mana 3/3, man, it's so bad. But then I guess I can go Force, bitch. Nah, you know what? What if I go Binding on on an Orc? Just to do something. Yeah, I think I'll do that. It's not a great play. I'm not proud of it. My opponent can also like double spell this turn, go like double ring or double Karn, and I just wasted a Leyline here. I don't know if it was a good play. Draw. Okay, we got some red land. Now the question is, do I just go iteration now? So if I go iteration now, the problem is that a lot of spells, I can't cast them. What are the spells that I can cast? I can cast Scion of Draco, I can cast Binding, I can cast Preordain. That's it. So it's actually very likely to break. Very likely to break here. So my best play, I think, is just Steam Vents Merc. Steam Vents Merc is gonna be my play. What's this? Shadow of Doubt. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of doubt, I'm gonna play Force of Negation. And then I'm gonna grab a Steam Vents untapped and pass it back to you. I'm at 6, going down to 5 here. Okay. Now we untap with all our colors. What's my life total here? I go down to 3. Caboia. Un attimo, eh? Let's begin with iteration. Or I can go Kavu Merc. It's probably better. They go Ring, Karn. I don't have a counter anymore. Or they don't do literally anything. There is also that option. Ooh, I want these 3. I will trade these 3 for my 2 cards in hand if I can. Right, so I'm gonna cast the Sign of for sure. The question is, do I want to keep a Kabu in hand or a Force in hand? I'm gonna keep a Force in hand. And cast it now, which is awkward. I'll do that. Anyone going to Prague this weekend? Me and Pivo. Me and Pivo will be there. I don't want to exile this Cling because I think my opponent just forgot about it. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't want to draw a card with Kavu. But I think I should attack, but I don't want to draw a card. But I think I should attack. Just exile card. I decided on a deck with the weekend. I did not. I did not. Did you remember about Kling? You did? Merda. Maybe if I just didn't say anything, they wouldn't have remembered. Oh, they exiled my Merc. Sweet. I forgot about that. I think I would have missed that in paper. I'll go to 2. Yeah, I'll go to 2 here. I need more red sources. Do I want to go to 2? Yeah, let's go to 2. What's the worst that can happen? Sign in blood? Let's give it a little scry. Scry. Land on the graveyard. Spell? Ooh. Is this the deck? This is kind of the deck, I would say. Yes, indeed. Alright, my opponent is on 15. Fortunately, that makes them not lethal with 2 attacks. Gioio 11. So close to be lethal, actually. Ooh, actually, I may have lethal if I do a very convoluted line of Bolt, exile my own Bolt with Kavu, but I guess they just block then. Yeah, let's just exile the Cling. And the question is, we want to attack with Merc. Nah, let's not do that. I still haven't drawn Leyline of the Guildpact ever, by the way. Not even a single time. Not even in the mid-game. It's like if it didn't exist in my deck. Sundering Titan. Va bene. Bolt to you. Yeah, bolt to you. Bolt to you. You're 12. You blow up 5 lands. I remain with a Watery Grave. Would love to draw a blue card. Not. Attack for 6. I wish I attacked with Murktide last turn. I would have won the game. I thought that with Force of Negation I was safe, but I guess I didn't think about Sundering Titan. Alright, GG. I lost a game that I would have easily won if I attacked with Murktide. I guess I didn't think about that. Okay, now I'm on the play. We want to bring back the Ragavans on the play. I think so. Just one. I think Bolt also kinda bad. Maybe I'll bring in a second one. Okay, what's my mana base here? I think it's just classic Zagoth Triome plus Sacred Foundry. Although maybe not. Not actually. Because I may not need full domain. And I do need double blue. So I think I'm gonna go Wooded Foothills. Yeah, let's go Wooded Foothills for blue-red. Temple Garden, Watery Grave. Yeah, I like that better, actually. Because I want to have double blue. So I'm gonna get blue-red Surveil land. And then I can go Kavu. Temple Garden a little bit awkward that doesn't cast Trouble Iteration, actually. I plan to play Martyr soon. Not now, but maybe next week, yes. But not now. Now I try to prioritize decks that I can bring to the LMS Prague. First time drawing Leyline of the Guildpact in a game. I think I'll go for a very medium 3 mana 3/3 flyer. Limited power level. Limited power level both as a magic format and as an actual English word. The power level of this card is now limited. Opponent goes March of the Otherworldly Light, pitching Orcish Bowmaster. Sure. Sorry, of the Red Sorrow. I don't want to play Iteration. I think it's not great here. My opponent played a tap land, clearly they didn't have a land, and left a card on top, so I think they have a... Okay. What land do I want to grab here? I think if I have to grab a red, I have to grab a red one. Don't need to fetch. Yeah, no, I'll grab a red one now. Yes, it's okay. Steam vents. They blew up my temple guard and I don't have a green. Yeah, exactly. It's okay, I go with white. Draw for turn. Merda mia, ma porco cazzo, ste terre base posso anche non pescarle, io caro. Let's go iteration. Cos'è? Ok. And bottom exile, island go. You respect removal spell. I can't just go a Ragavan dash. I wish Counterspell was a Force of Negation. It would have made my game much, much better this game. I got a 10 already. They must have a lot of those. Remember, they missed the land drop at some point, so they clearly had only spells. So I think I had to keep up the Counterspell. Go more iterations. A. Hand. Bottom. Exile. I can go green land. Do I have a green land? Breeding pool, yes. Yes. I go Kavu. Scion, sorry. And pass. I have 2 cards. They pass? Wow. No, and second main. They tap 6. They play a Vermcoil Engine. Madonna. Let's take this down. Draw. Bianca blue. Then what do I need? Green. Red. For 4, game 4. Now we're at the mercy of their deck. If they don't draw too many payoff, we win. But I should have. Okay, that's beatable. They have nothing. They have no cards left. That's beatable. Very beatable. Do I play a second one? Yes. I don't have anything to do anyway. Look, let's cancel this. I guess I could. But I want to keep it. Yeah, maybe I should keep it actually. Yeah, it's maybe better that I keep it. Okay, I'm also going to keep this binding, I think. Because I'm taking 6 is not a problem. I'm keeping binding for the One Ring. No, poi che sei pescato. Porco dinci. Bene, va bene. Actually, it's not the end of the world. I can attack the card and binding the ring. I like the one of Surveil Land to go with Troll. I think it's smart. They got Bleeding Stone. Can you play it? As I said, I don't care about Troll. I'm taking this 6. I think it's okay. I definitely have to binding the stone. Do I want to bind it now? I think I can untap, right? I have to binding the stone. I have to attack Karn. And pass. Do I want to play this Leyline or not? I'm not. I want to play this land? I'm not. Shadow Doubt. Okay. Take me down to 7. Però porca merda, una spell! 11 each. I go down to 5. I go down to 4. Which you can only block the troll in paper. On Magical Line I can't. Good 4. And then we die. Vabbè, dai, così. They didn't really miss a draw step, and we did, so. It is what it is. Well, I definitely should have won game 2, so can't really complain. Walking Barista you got. Pensate. Pensate che merda. Dai, spell, puttana Eva, una cazzo di spell, mazzo di merda! Ok. Okay, you gotta be angry at your deck. Okay, we're alive. We are alive. We are alive. Oh no, we are dead. We are not alive. We are in fact dead. We are not alive. I don't know why I thought I was alive. I don't know, if only I drew this before. In one of my 5 draws that I had. Vabbè, buona. Double block. Illegal blocking. Dead. Hmm. Alright, I'll be right back. I have 5 colors, Kavu, Scion of Draco, and so tutto. I mostly have a Leyline of the Guildpact, so let's mulligan this. Va bene! Keep. A bottom Preordain. Let's go. Put most to 5. We Kavu, the life is easier. Easier. A tower map. Brings me to question, should I binding that? I don't think I want to. I'm just gonna go Sacred Foundry, Kavu. By the way, I just wanna say that I added Secret Foundry and I think it was Misty Rainforest. Yeah, I just Secret Foundry and Misty Rainforest to my deck. It had Hallowed Fountain and some other lands. Just get fetch lands. Don't waste time with extra lands. Extra lands are much worse than fetch lands. Okay, let's attack this card. Maybe fetch land now. That is not the best in this deck. I wonder if it belongs. I will post this video as Sunday Murktide, so it does belong. To play the One Ring and gain protection for a turn. I think I'll bolt. I can't. Alright, I can't bolt. Alright, attack. We Kavu. ZooTide. Yeah, that's the name I gave to the deck. Do you like it? I pass because I can't do anything. You're intrigued. Binding makes sure that this ring doesn't draw a card, but if they have Oblivion Stonks, I puck it up. You played Pioneer last night at locals and was reminded you don't have a lot of fun playing the format. I'm very surprised that there are stores that are able to run Pioneer, but I guess you guys are getting prepared for the RCQ, yeah? Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Definitely not a format that many people play, but I guess yeah, it will be popular now for competitive Magic regional qualifier. Why are you talking about Pioneer? I don't know. Mr. Gengar brought it up. I just answer. This is a stream, so usually I do nothing, waiting for my opponent to play and read the chat. And if chat doesn't say anything, I don't say anything. So I'm always glad when people say things. Bon, allora, let's go binding on the ring. I should have attacked first. But anyway. Porco dinci. Wait, who expected a Force of Negation? Who expected a Force of Negation? E niente, okay. Seems like Blue Tron now. It is. It is. Do I want to discard something? Yeah, I'll discard this Murktide. Adios, Murktide. I have lethal? In paper. In paper, maybe. Paper maybe was lethal. Unfortunately, once again, I have to remind you, chat, that we're playing on Magic Online, where you're legally allowed to not forget. Sorry, you're forbidden to forget the One Ring protection. But in paper, if you're convinced enough, you just go double both face attack and you extend the hand, and your opponent will be scooping it up. Well, now that they play Force of Negation, maybe they don't have Oblivion Stone in their deck, and we have a chance. They have like Condescend or Remand. Type 9 15. We got 15 damage. So let's see what they do here. I maybe should have played his island, but I was thinking that maybe I just need to loot next turn as well. Ta 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 ta. Carno. Why Ledger Shredder no longer played? The Ledger Shredder was a bluff. The Ledger Shredder was deceiving everyone from the day it was printed. I was one of the deceived. Then I saw the light. And now other people are also seeing the light. Gonna bolt ya face, top deck Leyline Binding, win the game. Man, they go to 1 here. Leyline Binding. Oh, puttana, if I had a... Oh. I mean, I could attack with both Discard Island Scion attacks Karn. Kavu attacks. I can do Kavu attacks Karn. No, no, it's okay. I'll do that. First strike bolt. The problem is that if they block, they still gain 6 life. So I definitely don't kill them. So, oh no, wait. Oh wait. First strike. Allora, aspetta un attimo. Maybe actually I have lethal. Let me focus. So I attack with both face. You block here. Before blocks, I bolt the. No, what am I talking about? I can't. Then I don't have a bolt for face. I definitely don't have lethal. Yeah, I definitely don't have lethal because if I bolt the Vermicoil, I don't have bolt for face. So that would be 100% not lethal. So let's go Kavu face, Sign of Draco, Karn, and then I exile I discard an island, and maybe I top deck Binding, but I'm not lethal because I decided to attack Karn. Scion doesn't fly. Literally the only ability that Scion has. Being so before damage, have to bolt the Vermcoil. Also, it's a dragon. Come on, how does it not fly? Even if you actually have not, even if you don't have the ability to read, if they tell you that this is a dragon, you assume it flies. I guess some dragons don't fly. Do all the dragons fly in the magic world? Nah, I'm sure there's some dragons that don't fly. Let's play everything I got, and your turn. You get a 7 with the ring, and then best of luck. You can attack with the lifelink, so you get a 10, or block with the lifelink. Dragon eggs, but it's an egg. Of course, it doesn't fly. Did the original Draco have flying? I don't know, my friend. I'm assuming so. Come on, it's a dragon. Like, I guess you. I guess you're like too heavy. You can't fly. Is that a thing? It's fly when you throw them. When you throw eggs, you shouldn't do that. Rakdos Pit Dragon doesn't fly. See, that's what I was looking for. Rakdos Pit Dragon used to be a legacy card. It does indeed not fly. Wow. You have to pay 2 to make it fly? How is this card playable? That's insane. This card was playable in Legacy. It gave the name Dragon Stompy. Dragon Stompy came from this. Unbelievable. When I got Sundering Titan. Elderland Wurm. What set is that from? Is that from... I don't know. Old set for sure. Can't they take a ring from Leyline Binding? They can, but they decided to win the game instead. Which seems like a better line if I have to choose. From the Legends. Okay. Don't pick your poison? I'm gonna take out Leyline on the Guildpact. I could take it. No, I think I like the rest. Yeah. I wish I had Leyline the Guildpact instead of Subtlety. This one would have been keepable. As it is, I don't think it's keepable. Okay, this end is very good. Let's go. What's my sequencing here? I think it's gonna be Steven's Temple Garden. Oh, I don't think they have. I mean, I guess they could have Dismember. Mra, cool. Leave the treasure there. Maybe I need it in the future. Temple Garden, and I'll play Kavu. Maybe I shouldn't do Temple Garden Sea Invents. Maybe this combination sucks. It should always be Braiding Pool Sacred Foundry. Yeah, I think it should always be Braiding Pool Sacred Foundry. It's just better. Warping Well. I think I'll be greedy and discard Island here. Richland? Ah! Porca merda! Ayya chat, ayya. This is really bad. Really bad. I'm gonna lose the game because of my lands. I'll lose the game because of my lands. If I went Secret Foundry Breeding Pool, I would have been able to play that Preordain with the treasure. Yeah, this is definitely on me. I got the lands wrong. I don't want to play Temple Garden in this deck. Temple Garden seems out of place. Ill-fated. Let's see Murktide do well again. Yeah. I'm glad to see Murktide do well again. So I definitely need to Alpine Moon the Tron land. What do I discard here? I think I'll discard Scion. The mana base, obviously, yeah, I had it. I just made a mistake. Okay, do I want to try and get lucky with Preordain? Maybe I don't need to. Yeah, also Preordain is a great pitch for Force. Let's just Alpine Moon the tower and pass. Can I explain how this is better than straight up Zoo? I don't. How can I explain? I don't know. This is just a deck that came out yesterday. I know nothing. I force. So it doesn't have Treble Flames, this deck. Condescent? Is this a Condescent? Remand? I mean, it may be a meme, but it did very well this week in the Mox showcase by very good players. Whereas Zoo has done fine, but never amazingly. Like, you're never like, oh yeah, Zoo, the best deck in Modern. Oh, Zoo won every challenge. You would never say that. It never happened. You know what I mean? They have the One Ring in end. I want to tell Karn. This could force. If I draw a blue card, it is what it is. They'll play Kavu. I'll let you draw a card with the ring, but I need to be mana efficient. We'll play Commander as well. I do not. I barely have time to follow the formats that I play. There's so many formats. Unfortunately, the competitive formats are not the one I enjoy. So I have the thrive of competing in the Pro Tours, but I do not like ever the formats of the PTs that I played. I didn't qualify to the modern one, unfortunately. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe 1 and 2, but I think both of these games I had lines to win. Like match game 2 against Mono Black, if I just attack better, I would have probably won. And here, if I just fetch differently, turn 1, I would have been in much better shape. Don't you like Pioneer? Pioneer is awful. Has always been awful, and now they even have a deck that is like much better than the rest. But yeah, to me, Pioneer was definitely. I'm so glad I didn't have to play for another year. And yeah, we're 1 and 2, but again, there's potential. Let's keep on playing. Would I ever quit PT? Nah, nah. The feeling of the Pro Tour, the testing house, there's no like it's just the happiest time of my life. So anytime I do that, it's when I feel the happiest. So I will always try to qualify. Because living those like 2 weeks slash a month with like extremely smart people, it's yeah, it's that's life basically. Like that's what I think of of life. You always remember Mango Office. Yeah, I had the like couch, and I was always playing there. I mean, this head could be Blue Red Murktide. Nobody would complain. Allora, we've seen how Steam Vents plus Temple Garden sucked. Like, was awful. So let's not do that again. I can do Braiding Pool, Sacred Foundry. Let's do that. Clearly, to the end of the Guildpact. Ready. Ready? They were ready, the end of the Guildpact. They said, you wanted me? Yeah, actually, the whole like enjoying the testing process so much. It's so much fun that kind of like when there arrives the PT, I don't know. I feel like I've peaked. You know, I don't actually care too much. Alright. Let's go for a Wooded Foothills. Now I can go Sacred Foundry, Watery Grave. Yes. Okay, now I want to get Zagoth. Just because I guess I can get Survey Land. Yeah, let's get Survey Land. Yeah, I got nothing to do. Let's draw a spell that can attack. Is that Fire Ice? Oh, opponent played Kaihera, so yeah, it could be Fire Ice. Va bene. I think I'll play 2 mana 4 for fly. Murktides are not impressive. But also these draws have not been impressive, I mean. Welcome everyone to a new Legacy video. Shababa, thank you for the 49 people raid. When do I head to Prague? Thursday afternoon, after the stream, me and people go to the airport and fly. But it takes like an infinite amount of time because we have to like do a layover and everything. But we'll arrive eventually. I wanna go Boltigno on Teferi. Plant. Ooh, this deck could play. This deck could play Death Shadow. Sag, you wish I was going. Yeah. It's always so fun, these tournaments. Like, the main event will be like 1,000 people. Or maybe less, but still like a lot of people. And yeah, I mean, so cool. What's that, ring? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey! I have a coffer list. Yes, I do. Did I? Let me see. Maybe scheduled it? Did I play it on stream? Aspetta un attimo. Oh, porca paletta. I didn't schedule it. I'm so stupid. Sono un coglione, cazzo. I, I, I forgot to schedule it. Yeah, but if you go to exclamation mark, Madonna mia, ho pure missato un video lunedì perché secondo me ma che coglione che sono. Exclamation mark deck anyway, it's my last it's my last no, if you're a subscriber you can definitely check out the Twitch VOD. It goes on my YouTube eventually though. Yeah. Do you like people saying hi, or would you rather not? I mean, if you say nice thing, it's always welcome. Yeah, for sure. Why wouldn't I? Ok, avevo missato un video lunedì e poi io chiaro. Alright, let's do this. So this goes on the stack. I don't know why I put a stop there. But yeah, let's binding. Yeah, let's attack. You go to 7. Omnath. You can play this card. And I'm lethal. Wow. Who for color Omnath? Why is Kozilek into every Coffer cyber now? Online mill is somewhat popular, but you shouldn't play it in paper. Paper mill is not popular. I don't think mill is that good to justify one slot. It was even in this list sideboard, but that was the first card I cut. I may consider having Pick Your Poison here. Ooh, do I want to change? We want to have Pick Your Poison. Thank you, Seorx. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, no, I'm totally happy to people say hi and they enjoy the content and take a picture, sign, whatever they want, for sure. I mean, it's also one of the reasons why I go to the events, is because I like to, meet the people. Like now, live, there's 600 viewers, and obviously I can't see you all, but, so, if you see me, I'm happy. Allora, let's sequence cards here. How do I sequence my cards here? I can go red. Let's just go. Let's just go Steam Vent. Because I have a Steam Vents here. I have also Counterspell. No, I have to go Steam Vents. There's not much you can do. What do you think about Side Olio Cyber versus Mill? I think it's a very noob play. You have to maintain your land spell ratio. Otherwise, you just mulligan. Because you have extra spell. Sure, if you have lands in the cyber like I'm the Titan as Generous End, then it's okay to go up to 69. Because you had like 3 spell, 5 land. Sorry, 68. You have 3 spell. Sorry, 5 spell, 3 lands. But otherwise, you should not do it. I have Counterspell up. Yes. And I get Zagoth Triome with it. If nothing happens. If not, I can go get a Breeding Pool. With this. Teferino? No Teferino, okay. Let's get Zagoth Triome. Untap. Attack. Exile the top. Steam Vents. Okay. What do I want to do here? How about I go Sacred Foundry Kavu? Or maybe Temple Guard. No, I like Sacred Foundry. Who's Sacred Foundry Kavu? Yeah. Definitely have to spend some time thinking about the mana base here. Mamma mia, che poporetto. The 4-color Omnath are really... I'd say they're just old. Just didn't age like the rest. Discard a card. I'm discarding Flooded Strand here. Let's go blue. Red iteration. Hand, bottom, exile. Play this. A pass or play Murktide? That deck plays Supreme Verdict pos side, so then I'm just gonna pass. Bene, bene, bene. With this happy sight, let's continue playing. Can I just play this deck without Leyline of the Guildpact? Oh, speaking of which, it's a Leyline of the Guildpact. I just love the hands without Leyline of the Guildpact. What was that, sir? I think it's Sacred Foundry Breeding Pool, I said. Okay, let's do that. Do you know your job is pizzaiolo in France's an Italian restaurant? Oh, nice. Where are you from? Are you from Italy or from France? Buongiorno, Trujillo. Actually, I should have gone Steam Vents. Should have gone Steam Vents. Got trapped! I should have gone Steam Vents. Vabbè, buona. Let's go. Watery Grave, Preordain. Okay, there's a Ragavan here. Play it. This is the mirror match. They did the combo, chat. They did the combo. The combo is muy strong. Muy strong. Draw the Leyline Binding, we'll see. I'm gonna play this deck again after. I think it's the real deal. Leyline Binding. Quasi. Almost. La 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 la. That's top deck. Leyline Binding. The think String Scholar is playable. Mm, mm. Do I remember what that card is? Is that the blue thing that ooh, that True Hero trophied with? Nero, rojo, blue, green. Oh, Pog? Pepog? Come così. This bolt is bad, right? This bolt is bad. I'll discard it. Block, Leyline Binding. Trade? Ok. No, per davvero? Va bene, GG. Witch King of Angmar. Let's try the next level play. Let's try the next level play. Taking out my Kavus. Will it work? We will not know until it works. What do you think of blue-white counterbalance in Modern? Never heard of it. Keep. Preordain. Okay, this is good, right? I can go Sacred Foundry Binding next turn. Sacred Foundry Binding, then I can go Watery Grave, Scion of Draco. Yeah. I think the cards you mentioned, Florian, aren't very good. I wouldn't play them in Modern. Okay, they don't have proper mana. They still play Kabuto, of course. But they don't have white, for example. Okay, let's go for like Zagoth Triome. Scion? Or I can go what? No, let's go Zagoth Triome Scion, yes. Could have gone also Watery Grave Bolt. I think this is better. Okay, what did I do? The iteration, exile Merc, and offer the trade here. I think I take it. This way I can go Bolt, Murktide. Was my carbonara. I wouldn't say it was mine. I wouldn't say it was mine. But those are the two pictures I took. But I would say that I had a very, very small. I took a very, very small part in the process. This was the whole thing, and this is my plate con il pecorino sopra, che è sempre buono. Madonna, che buona. Ah. So is this deck the real deal? I hope so. I think I'm gonna go iteration. I may regret it, but what is life without some regrets? Affanculo! Affanculo! Why no info yet for Lek Naples? Maybe because you don't know how to find them. But thankfully, you have Mengu, also known as a person that can go on Google. You can write Legacy European Tour. You can click here. you can wait until it opens, and then you go to Lek Naples, and then you have the date, you have the location, and you have a beautiful picture about the Mount Vesuvio. Ah, che bello. Onna, che bello. Beautiful. Think about guest or side event. Really? That's weird. Yeah, I guess you are right. Nothing about guest or side event. Can't click on anything. I guess this is their last event, and they're like, whatever. But that picture is good, though. You can't deny it. They up the Pro Tour slots. Did they up the Pro Tour slots? Yes, they did. There's now... I mean, they did like a classic Whatsy play, which is they start with something, then they cut something, and then they give it back. People are like, oh, they up the Pro Tour slots! It's literally what it started. The first time they had RCQs, and then they cut it. Whatever. Alright, draw. Pick your poison. Do I want to go Murktide? Did they go? Yeah, I think it's fine. After Legacy, it will be the Tournament Center. Yeah. I don't know, whatever. I still don't like the RC system, so if to 24, 36, it's the same. What's that? Binding? Va bene. What are you binding? Am I binding? I have a Cosmo Cazzo. Okay. What did you get? Okay. Ragavan? See, my opponent got... I mean, they also probably have another mana base. But yeah. We exiled their binding and they weren't able to cast most of their spells. Woo! Let's do so. Let's play Dressy D. Actually, I don't want to play the end of turn. So that, nah, it can kill the next ones. My opponent has Kavu and Dress Down in the same deck. I wouldn't do it, but you're free to do so. I think I'm going to go for pick a poison, sacrifice an enchantment. I'm gonna get back my 3/3 flyer. And then I go to end the step and dress CDs. If I dress the end of turn, I'll even take haste out from Ragavan, which is not bad. Dress CDs. Draw. Top land. I could have main phase that would have had it, but you know the thing. No, they can't dash Ragavan. They bolt my Merc. Was that Scion? They binding the binding. Then they play Scion. Oh, thank God. Allora, un attimino. Piegonto. Ooh, no, you have the fever? What do you do if you have the fever? Oh, porco dinci, down. Ma che coglione sono. Vabbè, iteration. Let's get pick a poison. Oh, cazzo, invece. Vabbè, basta. Let's concede. Let's do another league. This one was okay, but not like the best. We went 2-3, but we punted too much and we lost the mirror. So, all in all, there's potential. AOT dress down paying off, for sure. And this mirror match, I think, so there was a spot where I got greedy and played an iteration. I could have just played Murktide. Another Nassif trophy. No, I think Nassif wouldn't count as a trophy. I think this was just a 2-3. A 2-3, but the deck is potential. Anyway, if you watch this on YouTube, thank you for watching. See you next time.